IMSA has officially unveiled their 2024 race calendar, and there is a lot to discuss. From changes on the class schedules for these events, to the return of a city circuit to IMSA's calendar, there is so much to discuss, and I'm here to break it down and analyze IMSA's 2024 plans. So over the 2023 Road America weekend, IMSA finally unveiled their schedule for next season, and the 2024 calendar sees IMSA's WeatherTech Sportscar Championship head to 11 different circuits next year. And in a moment, I will talk about those tracks on the calendar. But for now, I would like to discuss two key factors heading in to the 2024 season. One massive change from this season in 2023 to next season in 2024 is that LMP3 cars will no longer be a part of the WeatherTech Championship. The LMP3 cars made their WeatherTech Sportscar Championship debut at the Rolex 24 in 2021. But now, IMSA has confirmed that the LMP3 race cars will no longer be on the grid for 2024. The good news is the LMP3 cars are not entirely gone from IMSA. They will still race in the VP Sports Car Challenge. Besides LMP3 gone for 2024, another big talking point heading into 2024 is the arrival of Lamborghini's SC63 LMDH car. In 2024, Iron Lynx will help Lamborghini to make their debut in IMSA's GTP class. However, Lamborghini's SC63 will only race in the Michelin endurance rounds of IMSA. As for which tracks the SC63 will be at, I will get into that in just a moment. Okay, let's take a look at the 2024 race calendar for the WeatherTech Sportscar Championship. Round 1 of the season will once again be the classic Rolex 24, otherwise known as the 24 Hours of Daytona. The 24-hour endurance race will be from January 25th till the 28th. GTP, LMP2, GTD Pro, and GTD cars will be present at this event. Just before round 1 at Daytona will be the Roar Before the Rolex 24, which is IMSA's pre-season event. Once again, round 2 will be the 12 Hours of Sebring. The event will last from March 13th to the 16th. And the same 4 categories that were present at Daytona will be at Sebring. Round 3 will be the Grand Prix of Long Beach, and that will take place from April 19th till the 20th. GTP and GTD cars will be at this event. Round 4 will be the Moto Course de Monterey at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. This will take place from May 10th to the 12th, with GTP and both of the GT3 classes present. Round 5 is the surprising return of the Detroit Grand Prix. This race will take place from May 31st till June 1st, and will have GTP and GTD Pro cars on the grid. Round 6 will be a classic event on the IMSA calendar, and that is the Salen's 6 Hours of the Glen, and that will take place from June 27th till the 30th. All 4 classes will be present at this circuit. Round 7 will take place at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. The Chevrolet Grand Prix will have LMP2, GTD Pro, and GTD cars at the race. It will take place from July 12th till the 14th. Round 8 will be Road America. This circuit will have all 4 categories on the grid, and will last from August 2nd till the 4th. Round 9 will be VIR, otherwise known as Virginia International Raceway. This race will be the only event on the calendar that has GT racing only. No prototypes will be on the grid, as the GT cars battle for overall victory during the weekend that takes place from August 23rd till the 25th. The final 2 rounds will be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway and Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. These races will have all 4 categories present. The Michelin Endurance rounds will be Daytona, Sebring, Watkins Glen, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and Road Atlanta. IMSA has also revealed their schedules for their support series, the VP Sports Car Challenge and the Michelin Pilot Challenge. Those schedules take the cars to some of the same tracks that the WeatherTech Sportscar Championship has on the 2024 calendar, but it is a very different schedule to IMSA's main championship. The VP Racing Sports Car Challenge will start out at Daytona on the same weekend as the Roar Before the 24, and the Michelin Pilot Challenge will begin on the same track, just a different weekend. Both of the championships will actually be heading to mid-Ohio this season, marking IMSA's return as an organization to the state of Ohio. Moving back to IMSA's main series, the WeatherTech Sportscar Championship, and Lamborghini's SC63 will race at 4 of the 5 endurance rounds in 2024. The Rolex 24 will unfortunately not see the SC63 ready in time to race. So we've gone over this incredible calendar for next season, but there's actually more to discuss on the topic. There's the comeback of a past IMSA circuit and the removal of a current one. And because there's so much endurance racing expected to happen in 2024, this could cause problems on not just the side of IMSA's calendar, but other calendars as well. Well, one of those topics is the return of the Detroit Street Circuit to IMSA's main championship. The WeatherTech Championship last visited Motor City in 2022. It was a little unfortunate that IMSA excluded it from the 2023 championship, even though the Michelin Pilot Challenge raced there in 2023, but it's good to see that Detroit is back on the calendar for 2024. A track that was removed from the 2024 calendar was Lime Rock Park. The GT-only event will not happen in 2024, meaning VIR is the only event where we will see GT cars battling for the overall victory. Unfortunately, IMSA and the Connecticut-based circuit were not able to arrange a deal for 2024, but the Lime Rock Park circuit should return to the calendar in 2025. Because Detroit is returning to the calendar, this has direct connections to why CTMP will only host an LMP2 and GT3 based race. Unfortunately, the GTP cars that competed in 2023 will not return to CTMP in 2024. To be honest, it was a little unfortunate to hear that the GTP cars would not be on the grid in 2024, considering it was great to see them blast around the CTMP track in 2023. However, this does allow LMP2 to take the spotlight at CTMP, making their return to the track and giving them a perfect opportunity to take the overall victory. Now, a very big factor that's related to IMSA's 2024 calendar is scheduling conflicts, especially with the World Endurance Championship. Now, there is good news on the side of the Sebring Raceway, as the 12 Hours of Sebring, which is the IMSA event, will no longer be conflicting with the WEC event, the 1000 Miles of Sebring. When this double weekend was happening, called Super Sebring, it was very conflicting, considering that the WEC and IMSA raced on the same weekend. But that is no longer a problem, as the WEC will not travel to Sebring in 2024. But unfortunately, in 2024, there are some conflicting schedules across the endurance racing world of motorsport. The first one is the Grand Prix of Long Beach. IMSA's third round of the season falls on the same weekend as the WEC's second round of the season, the 6 Hours of Imola. However, there was already a conflicting schedule on the Long Beach weekend in 2023, as in 2023, the 6 Hours of Portimao fell on the same weekend as the Grand Prix of Long Beach. Another one is the Motocourse de Monterey, which falls on the same weekend as the 6 Hours of Spa. Laguna Seca and Spa are both iconic tracks, and many fans want to experience the racing action at both of these circuits, but unfortunately, they are on the same weekend. There's also IMSA's return to the Detroit Grand Prix from May 31st to June 1st. That falls on the same weekend as the 24 Hours of Nürburgring. Then there is CTMP falling on the same weekend as the WEC's 6 Hours of Sao Paulo, which sees the WEC return to Brazil for the first time since 2014. So after breaking that down, the fact is there are conflicting schedules. And while we might get 1 or 2 races happening on a single weekend, this might be the best we're gonna get. With the amount of endurance races happening in 2024 across the WEC, IMSA, and so on, it's hard to have a perfect calendar. I don't think it's actually possible with the huge variety of endurance races lined up for next year. But now let's take out that conflicting schedule element from this topic, because I feel IMSA has created an incredible calendar for the upcoming 2024 season, with the WeatherTech Sportscar Championship visiting 11 different circuits next season. The GTP cars will be heading to Motor City, the LMP2 entries are now at CTMP, and IMSA support races are returning to Mid-Ohio. So my question now is, what are your thoughts on IMSA's 2024 race calendar? And which track are you most excited to see these wonderful race cars attend? As always, let me know all your thoughts on that in the comments. Thanks for following along. If you want to see more endurance racing content, especially on IMSA and WEC, make sure to hit the subscribe button to the left. Also, check out one of the suggested videos I put to the right of your screen. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.